Ooh, so in Shot on Sight news, submitted by Davis Fan, or is it Fan?
Probably Fan.
One of those.
David Fan.
A bipolar man pretending to wield a gun was killed by NYPD.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you
That makes perfect sense.
I mean, the headline makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I've seen
I
this
don't
one
think it
before.
matters if
It's
it's
still
bipolar.
kind of.
there's a lot of people that get killed for holding toy guns and shit too.
Especially
Like one of these things,
in
right?
especially in a major city. If it's like NYPD, LAPD, there's just so much crime. The minute anyone goes, I got it. But if you're in a small town, they'll probably assess the situation more.
It's because
They might already know you.
there's already a lot of cops that got shot by people. Like
Yeah.
there was, a couple years ago on the highway here, highway patrol pulled over like this guy that had warrants and stuff, and when he walked up to the door, he just got shot and then drove away. He shot the cop in the face.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shit's real.
Even I would too. If someone broke into my house and they did the whole like hand in the jacket trick and like, yo, I got a gun, I'm gonna just immediately start blasting that phone. Like, you shouldn't have lied to
Yeah,
me.
'cause it's their life versus yours.
Our friend just shot someone.
Our friend?
Yes. He's a sheriff.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, not illegally. No. The person that he had to shoot was reaching for an airsoft gun when he told him don't move.
But he doesn't know it's an airsoft.
Yeah, he didn't know it was an airsoft gun. He was a full-grown adult, but I think he used the airsoft gun during a robbery.
Why would he reach for it?
I have no idea.
You forgot that it was an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Did he kill him?
Or maybe his little brother.
Yeah, he's dead.
Prank on him.
I know.
Switched it out.
That sucks.
Yeah, so this guy
I
here,
was just waiting. I can't wait till he comes home.
It's one of those that go bang.
I know.
And it has a flag.
yeah, so this dude here, his name was Sahid Vassal, and this is what he looked like. So he was in Crown Heights, and that's like, he had this.
He dresses like Chingy from 2000.
Ching.
I forgot about that rapper.
Peace on me, rest in peace on me. But then like,
Oh, Chingy died?
no, this guy.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Holiday Inn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was holding this in his hand. He was using it like if it was a gun. He was like going up.
What is that?
So it's like a,
Tire pump?
no, it's a, something about like a welding.
A welding.
Oh, he probably doesn't know what an actual gun looks like.
Yeah, so
Poor guy.
So he was like
He's
going
doing something like this.
pew 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 like that.
Basically.
Damn.
yeah, they're just calling
Did
it.
they have the video?
Yeah, so
Oh shit, there's a video?
I'm gonna show you guys a video.
That sucks, man. So fucking bitch,
There's a
man.
video when the cops pull up and you could just see like within seconds they shoot him down. But it's like way up here and it's really hard, so I'm not gonna show you that. But I'm gonna show you guys
What he was
him
doing?
walking around.
Did people report there was a guy with a gun?
Yeah, people were calling. There were at least 3 callers.
I see.
And they're trying to. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck, that looks like a gun.
Oh yeah.
That shit would have scared the
That would scare the
fuck out
fuck
of me.
out of me.
Yeah, and he's going up to people that have kids too.
Oh,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
Yeah, if you get a call like that,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
shooting that motherfucker
Yeah, so
down.
people in this neighborhood are like, we're not blaming the cops, man. Like they were.
Oh my god, he's like putting their hand up to the
calls
back.
like that, the cops, they're gonna show up already on high alert.
I'm sorry, this is kind of funny because this fool did it like 30 times.
He's like a kid that doesn't know his joke is played out. Got you again, got you again.
I said, from what I understand, this one is the cops that he's pointing at right there.
Oh, come,
Oh, he's pointing it at the cops?
come on, dude. Shit.
And that's and then they came up from this side.
Yeah.
Cause I could only see a video where it's like hell.
It's like a little kid playing a game that nobody gives a fuck about
The
anymore.
4-year-old with the whoopee cushion is just putting it on everyone's ass like 20 times. Like, we fucking get it, the fart sounds funny.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it over and over and over.
It's just like CCTV of him doing it for like 40 years.
Cause if he was like an 8-year-old with a plastic red toy gun, then that's kind of different. Like, you know, because there are even
Hella
stories.
aggressive, like he's launching and reaching over.
Pretending like to pop it off.
Because there are stories where like there are children that has like a super soaker and then they get shot from the cops, right?
Yeah.
So that's like obviously fucked up. But this is the same thing, but he's a child in his head.
Yeah.
But but when you see the guy, he's a full-grown adult, and then it's
aggressively moving.
It's a piece of metal. It looks like this.
Yeah.
And then from far away, a metal pipe can shine and make it look like, you know.
It looked like a gun.
And he's like mad aggressive with it too.
Yeah.
It's not like he's doing this. I'm gonna get you.
And he doesn't look crazy. Like the way he's
Yeah.
dressed, he doesn't look like he's like homeless or anything. He just looks like a
Stuck in a year 2000 time machine. That's all.
yeah. He just looks like a regular dude that's like gonna go to work or fucking school or something.
He dressed up for a Chingy music video and just never left. I'm stuck in a time machine. That's it.
Dang, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, so like I said, neighbors are like, you know what, the cops are doing their job, but there are some people are saying like they didn't have to kill the dude.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's always the argument you hear though. It's like they could have shot the arm or the leg.
All those dudes that say that, they need to do ride-alongs with like Metropolitan Police and see all the crazy shit that goes down. A lot of those dudes, they get crazy prejudice and crazy like PTSD in one day because those cops go through a ton of shit. Like shit's popping off all the fucking time, and people are just yelling that from like the comfort of their own home. They don't know the stuff that they have to deal with.
Right by the Carl's Jr. here, there was a crazy guy that smashed up all the windows, and then
Did he have a machete? Or
Get an
something?
axe.
Oh.
he had an axe and he smashed up all the windows. Cops came, and then I actually made a video about this because at the time I didn't have much knowledge on how guns work, right? So this was like, this is way when I
back,
still
dude.
lived there. Yeah, that wasn't recently. That's even like 8 years ago,
Maybe like
or so.
it's like 6 years.
Yeah, but back then I didn't own that many firearms. I only had like a shotgun. I didn't go train frequently with a handgun or anything like that. But what happened was they had a police dog. They had a taser, and then the guy was swinging his axe. They shot some tasers off him.
Didn't work.
He didn't work. He pulled it off. He kept swinging, and then I was thinking, why didn't they just send the dog?
No.
Right? But then it's like, that's stupid because you can kill the dog with the axe, right? So they didn't send the dog. They just shot the guy to death. And my logic back then was, why didn't you shoot the legs? Why didn't you send the dog? Why didn't you fucking like tackle him? But then now that I know so much more about pistols, it's like you can't shoot the legs. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck to shoot a moving thin like target like that. You gotta shoot the body, and you gotta shoot enough so they go down. Because it's like,
They might be high, the adrenaline.
yeah, and then I watched this documentary about people doing PCP, and they get superhuman strength. And that's when they started moving the 9mm to the bullet size to 45 during the 90s or something like that, because cops would run into guys that are high as fuck on PCP, and they'll do crazy things like break out of their handcuffs. They'll get thrown into the back seat of the cop car, and they'll kick the door out when it's locked. And then they'll do superhuman shit. Guys would jump like from 3 stories high, fall on the ground, get back up, and start sprinting.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I keep thinking Tyrone.
Tyrone
Bigums.
Yeah. And then because of
Busting through
that,
brick walls and shit.
Like the Kool-Aid Man.
yeah, because of that, police started shooting to kill. Like it was like, I gotta make sure that the threat is completely gone, because you know, prior to the angel dust and fucking whatever was going on in that time, they never seen anything like this. They never seen superhuman strength with drugs.
Yeah.
But I think the issue with this, I mean, because it's clear he looked like he has a gun. He's using it like that. But people, they have residual anger from all the unarmed black people.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So they're not really thinking logically. It's just like, you did this because he was black.
Yeah.
But in support of that, there's all these stories of white men with guns being not shot and talked down and things like that. So the problem is, it feels like you didn't even try. But still, with this case, like, he's pointing it. Like, it happens. But
40 times too.
there's been a lot of other cases where,
Yeah,
like,
recently in Sacramento, that guy, he was just in his backyard. He wasn't even.
Oh, yeah,
he didn't even-
yeah.
He was unarmed and he got killed.
yeah.
What? What happened there?
Yo, man. So like in Sacramento, like You know, long story short, the guy was in. They were looking for somebody, right? And they went into his backyard, and the guy was on the floor, whatever, whatnot,
Like gardening and shit?
completely unarmed. I guess like he had a phone, and they thought it was a gun or whatever, and they blasted him like 20 times while he was on the floor.
Oh man.
So he wasn't even the right guy that they were looking for.
Don't even know.
I'm not clear because I seen one video and it made the cops look like they were kind of in the right because it's showing from the helicopter. You see a figure, you know what I'm saying, jumping, and then it cuts to them in the backyard with him. You never see the guy though.
Yeah.
You just hear them say gun, and they start shooting.
And then blam.
But it turns out there was no gun. But it's dark as shit. How do you?
Someone's watering their tulips, and then all of a sudden the cop comes and fucking shoots.
Yeah.
Or some shit. That's crazy.
It just
man.
wasn't like the right protocol. It was just so weird because like I'm from Sacramento. Sacramento's like super like culturally diverse. Like just like the Asian American, Black American population is huge. So like when I hear something like that happens in Sacramento, it's just so odd for me. You know what I mean? Like it's not like LA. You know what I mean? I think LA is very culturally diverse, but it's very segregated. In Sacramento, it's not like that. And so like that for Sacramento people, when they see that happen, it's not gonna go quiet. It's not one of those things that's happening.
Yeah, there were a ton of protests.
Yeah, we don't like push it under the rug. Like it's more like, yo, what the fuck? That's our backyard, and it's a small town too, so you can't get away with that shit, and everybody's supposed to be cool with it. So it was super sad, man. Like I just don't understand. Like the protocol was wrong. Like even if like somebody's hopping over the fence, like I don't know.
I think there's just like inherited fear of Black people, especially now, because they know we're angry at the police. So it's like I'm on heightened alert because you're on heightened alert, and then there's no middle exchange in that shit. It's fucking whack.
My buddy used to patrol the South Central area. Like he's not in that area now.
Which is predominantly Black and Latino, right?
Yeah, but he was like basically there's a shootout every day, but he says it's like black on black crime. Like it's not against the police. He doesn't feel like scared for his life on a daily, and he says he answers a lot of calls where it's like domestic violence or whatever, and then most shootings and things like that is just happening within like family fighting or whatever. So he told me that he doesn't feel the tension, but then other rookie ass cops that come in and they don't understand the community, they don't understand the people, they have fear.
Yeah.
So that kind of tension is like, oh shit. But he's like, the smart cops that last a while, they know like you gotta just get to know people, and then you gotta play politics, and you just gotta understand. But he says the guys that are constantly afraid, they don't last long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the worst part of town though. That's not like to say like that's all of Black community or anything like that. That's just what he told me from policing that area.